Hey, my name is Lee from Detartrated, and you're listening to the Dan Chen Show.
So I am joined by German metalers, Detartrated. Who have I got? Who's with me? I've got Michael, Felix, and Lee. How you doing, guys?
Yeah, my name is Lee. This to my left is Michael, and to my right is Felix.
Nice to meet you guys. Whereabouts in Germany based? You in west side of Germany? Is that more towards the French border way? Is it Duisburg? Is it? You say?
More to the Netherlands.
More towards the further north. I
Yeah.
see. I see. Do you ever nip across the border to get cheap food, or is it because I know that people go from Netherlands to Germany because the beer's cheaper in Germany? Is that right?
Yeah, this was in the I don't know, in the 20s, you know.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, but these times are over.
Yeah. Of course they are. Right. Okay. Let's get into it now. I love having new bands on the show. I like getting new bands to get them out there and to get them heard, etc. And you guys are relatively new. You've got one track out now, which is actually, it's a ferocious belter. It actually took me by storm when I heard it. It's called Abyss of Oblivion.
Yeah, man.
How's the track been received by the listeners so far?
Oh, pretty good, I think. Now we are at 5K at streams on Spotify,
Yeah,
and the feedback is pretty good. No, most people like it.
and a cool video to go with it.
Hey, thank you. It's Whiskey Visions, you know him?
Who?
He do videos for Arch Enemy too. Whiskey Visions.
Oh, right. Yes. Awesome. How did you get him involved?
Oh, it's Michael who got the contact with him. You know him for years now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, is a good friend of mine. And I asked him to make a video for a small band, than the bigger band like Arch Enemy Creator. And he said that, yeah, he's cool with small bands. And yeah, he had fun with work with the small bands.
Yeah, it's such a cool video. A lot of atmosphere in it. It sits perfectly with the track. Now, tell me more about this track and tell me the theme behind it. How it came about, why this track specifically. Tell me more about the themes behind it.
The theme behind the song, it's about dementia. It's yeah, the thing that the most people doesn't know who dementia really is for the person with the sickness. Right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and the song will show the outstanding people, yeah, who the sick.
Did you write the lyrics yourself?
Yeah, I write the lyrics.
Is it a personal? Have you had some issues with that in your family? Or is it just a random theme?
I work as a male nurse in a hospital for older people.
All right.
That is a daily work of mine, and that was, yeah.
I see. So with one track being out, obviously where one track is going to be more. So where are we with potentially getting more Detartrated out? Have we got an EP's worth, an album's worth? Where are we?
Oh yeah, we got a few songs in the pipeline, and produce the next two singles that are coming.
Yeah.
And after that is finished, we are working on an EP.
Awesome. So when do you think on the timeline that we might get to hear that?
Oh, we are pretty nearby finished.
Oh, cool.
I think I don't know, man. Maybe in 3-4 months.
Okay, cool.
Got music too.
And how do you like to write your music? Do you all get together to do it, or is it something that you do the lyrics separately and then you do the music, or do you send files over emails, etc., or do you, because you live quite close together, I assume you sit together in a room?
Yeah, it's pretty separated.
Okay.
Indeed, we live close together, but it's always a kind of thing with time, with jobs and stuff like that, family.
Yeah.
And we got a main songwriter, which is Alex, which is not here today. Mostly he writes the riffs, then he give it back to us. We spice it up, do our things with the bass, with the guitars, beat stuff like that.
Yeah.
And get it ripped up, and then you do the lyrics, and then the magic is done.
Nice. So now that's the music taken care of. How did the band come together? How have you formed? When did you form? You know, what made you decide, you know, the deathcore route that you've gone down?
Oh yeah. It's we started back in 2013. You know, it was Felix, Alex, and I, which got a band with another name.
Mm,
But we had a vocalist lost. You know,
right,
he messed with mentally issues, and
right.
so we had a suggestion with Micah, and we met, and it was fitting. You know, and
Yeah.
that was the story. You know.
And how long ago was that?
Oh, it's about a year ago.
Okay, so the band is super new.
Yeah, pretty fresh. Yeah.
But you're not new to music. Obviously, you've been in bands previously. You know, you've cut your cloth, shall we say?
Yeah, for years, nearly decades to now.
Really.
Yeah.
So obviously, tell me about the name. Where did that come from? Has it got any meaning? I was trying to work out whether it sounds very like English, but is it mean anything or is it from something?
Yeah, it's Detartrated is a palindrome. You know, you can read it backwards and it's the
Right.
same word.
Right.
It's more like a
Looking at it now.
yeah.
Okay, it's like, oh yeah, yeah, I can see. Yeah, I got you. Is that how it happened, or does it mean something?
Yeah, we we was looking for palindromes in our old band, which I mentioned earlier. We had a album title, which was a palindrome too, and we
Yeah,
just kind of liked it how it looked
very cool.
on a font, you know.
Very cool.
Detartrated is one of the oldest palindromes in the English language, which describes a cleansing through destruction, you know, more in a chemical way, and we
All
use
right.
it more in a metaphorical way,
Okay.
which we removing build up mentally, socially, you know, and this kind of energy and meaning we put into our songs.
Right. I see. Very cool. Very cool. So, what influence do you bring, you know, to the band? You know, are you all reading from the same hymn sheet? Where are your influences from? Do you all agree, or does one of the member like something different?
Oh no, we got a pretty all over music style we liked, you know. Pretty much we oriented on Lorna Shore, mental cruelty,
Yeah.
be a little bit of I don't know what's an influence of us.
Old as Blood Once Black, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suicide Silence, the old classic
Yeah.
deathcore
Okay.
shit, you know. Yeah.
I get it. So, who would you musically, one band each? Who would you claim to be your main influence? One band each.
I think it's Lorna Shore.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that. One of you would say that.
Yeah, pretty much Lorna Shore too.
Yeah. Have you seen? Go on. Have you got anyone different?
No.
Or two or one?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Not
Have you
this
seen? Have you seen Lorna Shore live?
one time, yeah.
Yeah. What
Once.
did you think?
Oh, it's awesome. It's
Yeah.
awesome. Professional band all
Oh,
over
absolutely, absolutely. Now, talking of live, have you played the gigs together yet?
with Lorna Shore.
No. With you guys, as in Detartrated, have you done
Oh,
any gigs?
we played gigs with our old band, but with Michael, we did not.
Okay, so all right, so you haven't. So, oh my God, so you're gonna have to get some songs together, aren't you, to get a set list together? Would you ever consider, say, if you had a handful of tracks, then you had an EP out? I suppose you could do like an 8 set with a couple of covers or something, right? Would you do that?
Like
Could you handle that?
of course, like 4 or 5 songs with it. Yeah,
Is that the plan? Is the plan to actually do some gigs after this?
yeah, definitely. We want to release 2 singles, and
Yeah,
after we want to work on the EP
yeah.
and do live.
Where you live, is it quite a good music scene, or where's the nearest big city to you?
Oh, the nearest city is Cologne, I think, with
Yeah,
a good community.
yeah,
We got the Essigfabrik there. You
yeah,
know, maybe it's a big venue for a
yeah,
lot of bands, or the Oberhausen Turbinenhalle,
yeah.
and yeah, we got pretty much good locations over here.
And other good bands that is it community of bands, or are you on your own?
Yeah, we got some. Call of Karen is one of them.
Yeah,
Maybe we had to mention Frostchalk or I don't know.
We awake.
We Awake. We Awake is a band too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got connected.
So in your old band, which was called what? What was your band called?
Butcher's Burial.
So Butcher's Burial, did they do a lot of gigs?
A few.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
would you say Butcher's Burial kind of morphed into Detartrated? Because obviously the singer left, and it's kind of like, is that how it happened? What about, the member is it Will that's not here today? Is it Will? Who's your other member that's not with us today?
Yeah, it's excuse me, could you repeat this, please?
Who's your other member of the band that's not with us today? What's his name?
It's Alex, it's our drummer.
Alex. So is Alex from Butcher's Burial as well?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's almost like you just bring a new singer in and just change the name. Have you used any of the old songs from Butcher's Burial, or has that been literally buried?
We made it all over a new concept. The old
Really?
song was not fitting to the new concept. It was more like a slamming stuff,
Yeah.
mixed with some kind of too technically riffing.
Yeah.
It was not the pulse of the time, And
Yeah.
it was a whole new song. It was an old riff, which we got. Excuse me.
Sure.
Old riff, which we have written further,
Mhm.
which we finished the song with that now.
Yeah.
And yeah. So this was a new kind of style we did there.
And with regards to that, so do you prefer studio or stage personally?
Oh, stage, definitely.
Right. Yeah.
Recording is kind of, I don't know, kind of dry work,
It's
Yeah.
tough sometimes, isn't it, in the studio? You can't let rip in the studio like you can on stage, that's for sure.
Yeah, right. And you had the I don't know, the sound is different. You feel the sound all over. With
Yeah.
people, the noise is different.
Yeah.
Pulse.
Who would be? It's probably a stupid question, I think, but who would be your ideal band to tour with?
Yeah. Lorna Shaw.
Yeah. There's a common theme going on here. There's a common theme. Okay, so is there anything else what we need to cover about the band? We've covered the name, the history. What is the future of your writing? Is it going along the same path? Can you see any evolution potentially happening?
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe for you, Felix.
I think we try to take the parallels of the main deathcore theme with the orchestral stuff like Lorna Shaw and these other types of bands, and try to mix it in our own way. And yes, first of all, have fun, make quite good music. We hope, and
Yeah.
Yes.
So I suppose your timeline would be an EP in a few months' time, maybe, and then, or maybe the end of the year, or maybe next year, an EP, and then follow it up with an album. If you're in it for the long game, are you in it for the long game?
Yeah.
So it's like that will be the so you're going to go straight for an EP before an album, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah, nice. Look forward to hearing that. So, okay, let's get into some fun questions if you don't mind. Are you happy to do some fun questions?
Yeah, sure, do.
So, just to get a vibe of your psyche, what would your death row meal be? Let's get into that.
My death row?
Yeah, your death row meal. You're on death row. What's your last meal?
Oh.
Not schnitzel.
Not schnitzel. That's bad news for me.
Maybe something spicy, going off with a bang.
Yeah, because you're not going to wake up the next day, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You won't be sat on the toilet. What about you guys? Anyone else?
Maybe chili con carne?
No, I think some Greek style souvlakia.
Oh, so yeah. You look a bit Greek. You look a bit Greek, actually. Are you Greek?
He's Greek.
Are you Greek?
Yeah, my mother come from Greece.
I love Greece. I love Greece very, very much. Okay, here's a good question. If you could steal credit for one piece, for one album or one film or one book, which would you claim?
Oh,
so
Predator.
You could say you did something. What would it be?
Yeah, it will be Predator. Yeah.
Really?
I'm a huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. It would be my absolute favorite. Yeah.
I met one of my claim to fame is I met Arnold Schwarzenegger a few years ago.
Yeah.
I had a 90-second conversation. When I shook his hand, I was thinking, how many people have you killed with that hand? You know, it's quite a strange experience. You know what I mean? It was amazing. It was such a nice guy, though. But yeah, Schwarzenegger is a legend. Anyone else? Anyone else got anything to say? What would you like to? What would you like to say? I did that.
Also Quentin Tarantino stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Like it.
Nice and trashy.
Yeah. You say the Odyssey.
I don't know. I'm not the guy that watch the most.
It doesn't have to be films. It could be an album. It could be a book. It could
album is the self-titled Slipknot album.
Perfect. Now, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? One superpower.
Invisibility.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, because I can just disappear.
Like it. What about you guys?
To stop the time.
Okay.
Have more time because the day has less hours.
Yeah, it's true. Or sometimes speed time up. If it's a shitty day. Okay. Go on, you got an answer?
I don't know. Nothing.
No, you're a superpower. Okay. If you could choose one song to play every time you walk into a room for the rest of your life, what song would it be and why? One song.
I had this question with a friend of mine a few days ago. It was Korn with Thoughtless. I love it. Yeah, it's heavy. It's nice. It's got a nice melody, nice lyrics. You know, it's perfect for me.
Anyone else? One track. Come on, you must know one track.
Britney Spears.
No.
Yeah. That Lady Gaga track we're talking about.
Yeah, for sure. Him for sure.
One track. Now at the time, is it Emergency by Sleep Token?
Okay. Yeah.
That's one too. You got it, Felix?
I think it's just an instrumental song from Distinguisher, the band. But I think they paused. Yeah, Open Letter. Yeah, Open Letter. It's instrumental.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, if that question fucked you up, check this one out. What do you think is the heaviest, nastiest, most stink-faced riff of all time?
Riff?
Yeah, the stinkiest, nastiest riff of all time.
Yeah, that's a hard one. The nastiest riff of all time. I have to think.
Yeah, the biggest stink face. You know what I mean? Like the whole fucking.
Yeah, I had some experience in one of the songs of Infinite Annihilator.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a pretty long song.
Yeah.
I mean, it was getting 60 minutes or no.
Yeah. Everyone's reaching for their phones, those who can't see.
Yeah.
Because this is radio.
It's Behold the Kingdom of the Wretched from Infinite Annihilator. It's about in 50 minutes or stuff like that. So there's a break. It's crushing everything.
Yeah. Anyone else?
For me, it's the beginning of Unanswered from Suicide Silence.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're watching the video of the Mitch Lucker Memorial Show with Phil Boseman. It's very nice. Very hard one.
Anyone else?
Oh, you got a breakdown?
For me, is it the beginning riff of Disaster Piece by Slipknot?
Yeah.
It's me every time, goosebumps.
Yeah, that's enough. That's all you need. Man. Okay, is this question. Okay, what's the weirdest music we'll find in your music collection that's not actually metal? Non-metal.
Oh, it's Britney Spears, yeah, with the song "Criminal." I love it.
Yeah,
definitely. It's a
bit of pop. Nothing wrong with a bit of pop. Anyone else?
Non-metal music. I like dubstep and electronical music.
Yeah, awesome. Will you, obviously, for us Europeans, for our American listeners, I won't know what we're talking about, but there's Eurovision this weekend. Did you know that?
Yeah, the Eurovision Song Contest.
Are you excited about that?
Oh no, not really.
So you won't be tuning in to a bit of Eurovision.
No, man, no. I think it's got a magic where it started. You know.
Yeah.
But I was a child when this time was.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. It lost the glamour.
Lost the glamour. I think it's fixed. It's fixed against the UK anyway. I don't watch it anymore. We don't win it. We never win it.
We too.
So yeah, you do. Yeah. So what's on the Okay, let's write this then. What's your favorite German metal bands? Because there's so many. I think Germany is one of the most metal countries in the world.
Yeah.
What's your favorite German metal band? Because I've got a ton.
I like Halloween and Heaven Shall Burn.
Yeah, Heaven Shall Be. Yeah, awesome. Seen them a couple of times.
They're about to drop a video, right?
Yeah,
which
I saw it.
We can say this, right?
No.
No.
I'll edit it out.
We can say this. Sorry. Yeah. But
I didn't really catch what you said, so that's cool. What about anyone else? I'm an old Scorpions fan. I love Rammstein, love Creator. And there's so many. It's so good. Germany's just created such good music. Anyone else?
Do you have heard from Caliban?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for me, Caliban.
Yeah. Anyone else? What about Greek metal bands? Rotting Christ.
Are there Greek metal bands?
Yeah, that's right.
Christ and a new metal band from Greece calling Timor.
Yeah. How do you spell that?
It's a melodic death metal band with Greek influences, Greek instruments.
I like that. Is it Temar? Temar?
Temor.
Oh, Timor. I see. I'll check that out. I'll definitely check that out. So what's on the band's bucket list? What do you want to do? You're just starting off. You've got a great track out. You've got a good future if you want to stick with it. What do you want to achieve?
Oh yeah, to play on a small stage on Wacken.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't have to be a headliner, but just
not yet.
At 1 p.m,
Yeah, 11:25 on a Sunday morning, you'd play there and get everyone going.
Definitely.
Exactly. Is that anything else? Three of you all got different opinions.
Or maybe a great record, one album, one full-length album.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, finally, what's the most used emoji in your phone?
The middle finger, I think.
Yeah.
Middle finger.
You will just
the kiss, definitely the kiss.
Oh, it's quite nice. It's like a passive-aggressive sort of thing.
Oh yeah, kind of. Well, I'm a nice person.
So finally, give a message to people why they should check the awesome track out. Why should they listen to it?
If you like heavy music, heavy melodic music, mixed kind of style, a little bit of depressed, tune in.
Yeah. Well, you can check out Abyss of Oblivion, on my track. I've played it a couple of times now. I'm going to play it right now as well. So, guys, thanks for joining on the show. Much appreciated, and good luck for the future.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting.